Alright, let's finish this game, shall we? I gotta lower my audio real quick. Oops. Gotta lower it just a tear. So alright, so we're going into the past. Because there's no other way to follow him. So does that mean Girahim's trying to create a paradox? Because if he goes back in time and revives Girahim, or revives Demise, then that would just create a branch timeline which Demise was not sealed. Alright, oh, what happened? Link, it's Girahim. He appeared out of thin air and got the drop on me. Don't worry about me, you must chase after him. He ran through the great doors at the front of the temple. You may yet catch him before it's too late. Hurry. Oh, don't worry, I got all the time in the world. You wanna know why? Because... Is she still sealed in here? Oh, it doesn't even let me. Dang it. I wanted to see, but it doesn't. Alright. Here we go. Because if he's trying to create a paradox, then that's gonna, like, that would add more to the timeline if we failed. Oh boy. He really doesn't want us down there, does he? Oh no. Oh crap, my battery's running low. No bueno. Okay, we get it. You're gloating. We're very happy for you. I like how he just, like, despawns. This is like peak Girahim right here. He's finally doing what his purpose was for. And she's floating. This is such a good cutscene. This is like my favorite cutscene in game. And you'll see why in a minute. Hear me, my hordes. The spell is nearly complete. The Demon King returns. Until then, you will keep that whelp from interfering with my ritual. I do not care if the whole lot of you get lodged on the end of his blade. You will buy me the time I need. Do not fear him. Fear my wrath if you fail me. What a badass statement. I don't give a crap about you, but if you fail, I will murder you, basically. Peak Girahim right there. But before I do anything, I gotta change my controllers. Hold on. Can I change my controllers? Yes. Alright, we gotta hurry. Alright, I'm just gonna run. Because... obviously, if I just run away, y'all can't do anything to me. Ow. Yeah, die. Don't stab me in the back. That's mean. Mow him like wheat in a field. Uh-oh. You gonna spawn more? Oh, he sure is. What are you spawning? Great. Ow. I like how if you strike them the wrong way, they'll get stunned on your blade. That's how much stronger you are compared to them. Oh crap. Run. I'm just gonna run. Ow. Run. Run. Oh, great. Hopefully they'll all blow up. Oh, they're all next to me. Good grief. Ow. That works. That definitely helps. Ow, come here. And he's dead. Perfect. Why pigs, though? Why is Ganon's creature of choice, or Demise's creatures, minions? Ow. Good thing I got the ultimate shield. Can't do jack. Ow, come on. Come on, you want some? Who wants more? They drop like infinite hearts, so it's not like this is the worst. All toast. Oop. Worth it. They drop so many hearts, it doesn't even matter. There we go. That works. I'm doing it on purpose at this point to blow them all up. Oh crap. Alright, get by. Archers are weak. Can I get up here and do something? No. Is there anything up here? No. Ow. Come on. Ow. Ow. There we go. Man, they keep coming. I'm just gonna keep running at this point. They just keep on coming. What now, blue? Yep, one blue. Oh man, he can run out of the barrier. Ow. Come on, that's not fair. Are you not done yet? Oh yeah, he's done. Nope, no hearts, which is fine. Oh, here's one. You know what? I'm about to frickin' like charge tackle you. Where's that one with the horn? I'm just gonna bypass all of you guys. You guys can't beat me in a marathon, so don't even try it. Who's the one with the horn? There you are. Hold on. I got an idea. Nope. Nope, it won't let me. I'm trying to pull out my bombs. Oh, a skelly guy. Great. There's two of them. Ow. Come on. They're not dropping as many hearts. Hold on. Fine. Come on. And the ones without shields go crazy. Oh, here's a heart. I just need health. Oh, great. Can I just, like... Nope. Fine. There you go. Okay, I gotta turn around. These archers are really a problem. Okay. Get over here. Ow. Come here, buddy. Come on. Okay, this clearly isn't working. Ow. Thank you. Die, you piece of crap. Literally. Jeez. I don't think I could have gotten any more than that. Jeez. Alright, we made it. I'm gonna have cholesterol galore with all the bacon I'm eating from them dying. Jesus. Alright. What do you got next? I can't get in there, so I gotta beat everyone else, right? So, these are all magic creatures, so these shouldn't matter. Dead. There we go. I do not have full health, and that kind of scares me, but then again, I've played this before. You are far too quick, boy. Oh, I'm ready for you. I realize a simple child like you knows nothing of magic, but spells like this take time and a steady hand. Can't you wait quietly like a good little boy? You petulant brat, you've pushed me too far. I've waited my whole existence for this. This is my moment. You know what? Fine. You're so intent on hurrying to your grave, I'll be happy to show you the way. This time there will be no heroic escape. I was a fool to toy with you and let you walk away with your life before, but I won't make that mistake again. Sure, chalk it up to not trying. Alright, but here we go. The final fight with Girahim. That I promise. The final fight. Oh, nice engraving back there. If only I put you in your place from the very beginning. Show a human a little mercy, and next thing you know, he thinks himself your equal. Notice how his text background changed. Just point that out. Given my situation, or given my station, I had to maintain some semblance of dignity, so I let you run with your life, twice even. Such a guilty pleasure. But instead of scurrying away like any creature with a basic instinct to survive, you just kept coming back. I am persistent. I am Batman. Again, and again, and again. I've let a mere boy make a fool of me for the last time. You stand before a demon, or should I say a weapon, without mercy. For you, boy, I've prepared a most appropriate and humiliating death. I even have a pet name for it. I'll call it the Endless Plunge. First, I will take my time bulldunging you, and when I grow bored of it, I will drive you at the edge and deliver a last strike to send you falling to your doom. I'll delight in casting your body into this pit and snuffing out the flames of your life. Your broken body will serve as a fine sustenance for the Demon King. What is that, like sustenance, like a meal? But I'd be dead. All right, well, here we go. All right, we got a parry, obvious. There you go. Not wise to tell me how you've planned to defeat me when I can just do the same thing to you. All right, we're ready. Come on. Nice try. If you couldn't tell, I've done this fight before. This fight, at least the first 3 levels aren't really anything special. Nice try. There you go. Man, you just keep falling on your back. That can't be good for you either. Gotta go see a chiropractor. And you think that's it, but no, that's way too easy for it to not be it. Way too easy. Way too easy. This is when it gets a little bit tricky, because he changes up his fighting style slightly. Well, not here. This is not the phase I was thinking of. There's no reason to parry those, like, ninja stars. Ow. Come on. Just keep moving. Oh. They can make you lose your balance, okay. There we go. So you can't just keep guarding forever. Okay, that's nice to know. You wretched brat! Now he pulls out a bigger sword, which this can get a little tricky. Ow. There we go, and that's it. Like that, he crumbles. I did take a little bit of a damage. A little bit. Just a teeny bit. This is preposterous. Driven to my knees by a simple child of man. Laughable. No matter how many times we clash, I can't prevail. You think I can't defeat you? I think I can't win? Boy, what are you? But if you realize that wasn't the reason he was fighting you, but never mind that, victory is still mine to savor. While we fought, the ritual I started continued. At last it's complete. The Demon King shall devour the soul of the goddess and resurrect in his full glory. Let's get it ready. So literally the whole time we were fighting him, there was no he was trying, but that wasn't the point of why he was fighting. He was just distracting us. Good thing we got our shield, but nice to know that you can't just keep shielding without the game punishing you. We have seen this avocado boy so many times throughout this LP. It's like, get it over with. Are you going to turn into guac, or are you going to turn into actually something worth fighting? And her soul gets absorbed. And now he glows. His power level is rising. Or unless your Kid Buu goes down and then up. Don't you see? It's all over. You and your kind have lost. This world and everything in it now belongs to darkness. They belong to my master. Sure they do, pal. We've prevailed over everything. And if you ever wanted to know the origin of Ganondorf, pay attention to the next 5 minutes. Welcome back to us, Master. In case you couldn't figure it out, Fi and Girahim were actually the same. Girahim is the spirit of his sword, Demise's sword, and Fi is the spirit of the Master Sword. It clicks. You know, the funny thing is, when I first played this and didn't know the story, I didn't think about that, and it was genuinely a surprise to me. But I like it how the differences in how Link treats Fi versus Demise treating Girahim is so different. Girahim isn't even acknowledged by Demise because he's just a sword. But Fi and Link have such a different relationship. Even though they're both weapons, they're both treated very differently. Which, if you pay attention to that, It's very interesting, very cruel way of treating him. I mean, they're both weapons. I mean, what do you say about that? It's like, do you treat your sword with kindness? Or your gun with kindness, I guess? Who knows? And we're just ready to go. Take on anything. So you are the chosen knight of the goddess. Intriguing. The goddess lowered herself to a mortal existence to keep me imprisoned. How pathetic. This bag of flesh pales in comparison to the magnificence of her previous form. And he creates a windstorm for what? Oh, here comes Groose. Don't worry, Link. Groose has got this. Such a redeeming quality. I really wish he would reappear, because he only appears in Skyward Sword. Link, I caught her. She's okay. Even though her soul is in him, if you can't get her soul back, then it's kind of in vain, is it not? At least that's what I think. Okay. So you and that other human would stand before obliteration to aid the goddess, would you? How curious. The humans I've known were weak things, hardly more than insects, shivering under rocks and ready to flee at a mere glimpse of me. Oop, please don't skip. I beg you, don't skip. This is important. When I last walked this world, they did little more than scream and cling to their goddess, mewling and praying, counting on her to protect them. How amusing to think those cowards begot someone like you. We're just ready to go. You grow more fascinating by the second, human. I never imagined I'd meet one of your kind who wished to stand against me in battle. Very well, then I shall prepare a place for us where we will not be bothered by distractions. If you still have the courage to face me, seek me there. He's like, I do. Now this is the best part of this cutscene ever. Every human was a goddamn pussy, and Link just walks forward on essentially a mythological creature that's supposed to resemble Satan. Like, that takes guts. Link, it's all on you. Oh, and listen up, Granny. Granny had some info for you. Or listen up, Granny had some info for you. The old girl says it'll take time for that grease wad to absorb Zelda's soul completely. If you can take him down before her soul gets all sucked up into that thing, you might still have a chance. I know you can do it. So yeah, you've got to do this. You're all Zelda's got. You've got to make this happen. And let's get back to business. This is going to be great. If you fear for your life, do not follow me. You can spend what little time your world has left cowering and crying as befits your kind. But if you truly desire to raise your blade against the world I would build, come for me. I've waited eons to return. I can spare a few more moments to let you decide. I like that he, waits for Link. He doesn't need to. He could just totally go and obliterate the world if he wanted to. It's up to you now. Man, that looks so weird. The shading on Groose's head looked really weird. Did anyone else catch that? Or was that just me? Alright, well, before we do anything, we're gonna go and get some health. Is there a stool down here? What is the... Oh, no, that's just where they stand. Okay, well, I need some health. I need some health. If there's any to spare, I need some. I need some real bad. Oh, they removed Groos's rail. Oh, this is in the past. That makes sense. So Groos came all the way in the past. I'm impressed. He's got some courage. Not the courage of Link, but some courage. And we're going back in just to restore our hearts, because you're going to want to have hearts available. So, and then we also have a fairy, so that's good. But this fight is kind of interesting, and I say that because if you don't know what you're doing, it can be difficult, but if you played this before like I have, it's pretty easy. But not as hard as Ganondorf and Tears of the Kingdom. My goodness, that was a little bit different. Even when you know what to do, it's still difficult. But I would say from a narrative perspective, and the fight is still relatively challenging. There's some moments that even if you know what you're doing, it's still difficult in the, demise. But all right, everybody, are we ready? The final boss. Master Link, I have important information for you. Once you enter this portal, my analysis indicates a 0% chance you'll be able to return unless you are able to vanquish your foe. Are you ready to proceed? I am ready. Understood, Master Link. Now, or know that even in the place that lies beyond this portal, I will be with you. And Master, a good luck. Thank you. And away we go. Let's go fight, which would eventually be the Demon King. Or is the Demon King. It's so peaceful. I know it's supposed to be, the sky, but like considering he's a demon. Ah, so you've decided to meet your end in battle after all. It pleases me greatly to see such misplaced valor, human. Take a moment to appreciate your surroundings, for where we stand shall serve as your tomb for eternity. The hate for the gods that has boiled in my veins. You will taste all of it in the bite of my blade. The only question left is how long will you manage to remain standing before I take your life? Try to keep it interesting for me, would you? I love it how his hatred is not at Link, and he's more intrigued at him and like the battle to come. And when you do fall, know that your whole world and everything in it is mine to dominate, mine to subjugate, mine to rule. When I finish with you, you can take solace in knowing your friends and kin will soon follow as I wipe all who oppose me from the face of this world. And now it goes to dark clouds. Good. Can't be peaceful. It won't be long now. At last, the almighty power I've sought for millennia. I will take the Triforce for my own. And the world shall be under my foot for eternity. All right. Get ready, everybody. This is a good fight. Now, I know what I'm doing, so this is not going to take that long. Oop. Come on. Come on. Ow. You basically have to parry everything. Come on. Parry his fist. I got it. If you don't parry, he'll just counter your attacks. He psyched out the second swing. That was generous of him. Come on, buddy. Come on. Ow. See, if you get too hasty, he can just take a heart like that. Your reaction time needs to be quick. Come on, get a little taste of my blade. Come on. There we go. And nope, that is not the end of the fight. It's only round 1. This is where your shield is not your friend. Ow. As I say that. All right. Ow, I'm being too hasty. Ow. Why do I keep shielding it? Ow. I'm being hasty and I'm not being patient. And you're gonna miss this one every time. It's scripted. And there you go. I was being way too impatient with that fight. I probably could have done that damageless, but I was too hasty. But man, what a fight. And he hits hard. He really does. Even with the Hylian shield. I don't know what the damage he would do on the other shield, the pink purplish shield. He'd probably break it in one hit, I guess. And Girahim erases. Extraordinary. You stand as a paragon of your kind, human. You fight like no man or demon I've ever known, though this is not the end. My hate never perishes. It is born anew in a cycle with no end. I will rise again. Those like you, those who share the blood of the goddess and the spirit of the hero, they are eternally bound to this curse. An incarnation of my hatred shall ever follow your kind, dooming them to wander a blood-soaked sea of darkness for all time. And that is how you get the birth of Ganondorf. I really wish they'd bring back Demise. Like, he's the god. Like, he resides in Ganondorf. Like, you could easily bring him back, even if just like in a dream or like a fantasy world. Now, this is something that is confusing to me. If Demise is sealed in the Master Sword, which he is, I have confirmed the eradication of the Demon King. His residual consciousness has been absorbed into the Master Sword and is now sealed away. Every game, you seal him away, as is tradition. Oh, and there is Impa. A young Impa at that. You have done well, Link. And you're the one that doubted me in the third temple. How dare you? If you knew what was going to happen, why'd you doubt me? Link. Oh, her soul returned, I guess. Thank you. I think it's over. Finally, it's all over. Ah, the goddess has emotions. Nice going, you two. You guys were totally amazing in this little adventure. I'd like to call it the Legend of Groose. Oh, Groose, you don't get enough love as it is. Bring him back, Nintendo. I ask you that. That's a little joke. No crap. Thank you for the explaining. Joke or not, your contributions to our efforts were heroic. You have my thanks. So, what did Groose do? He helped to stop the imprisoned twice. He planted and watered the tree. Well, we planted the tree, but he watched it. What else? He rescued Zelda from the end fight where she was gonna fall and hit her head. And then, what else did Groose do? What did he do in the beginning when he first went to the surface? He acted like an idiot. And he protected, Granny, so he's done pretty good contributions for not the main hero. Ah, well, you know, just glad I could make myself useful. I'm happy things turned out okay. Hey, so things look pretty soon up here. What do you say, guys? Ready to head back to our own time? Granny was really worried about you two. We don't want to keep the old girl in suspense for too long. Now what? Hylia, your grace. Or perhaps you prefer Zelda. It pleases me to know you are safe. Master, I must speak with you. Master Link, you have successfully protected the goddess reborn. The goddess reborn in defeat of demise, fulfilling your role as the hero of legend. My purpose here is complete. Therefore, I ask you to dissolve our arrangement as master and servant. Why? Drive the sword into the pedestal before you, and I will return to the sword to enter a sleep without end. But demise is going to return. Master, you have achieved the purpose you were chosen to fulfill. Please set the sword in the pedestal and bring the goddess's mission to an end. Now, Master, it is time to conclude our necessary companionship. But it really wasn't necessary. The relationship could have been so much different. I wish we would see Fi return. Like, she's the spirit of the Master Sword. And in a way, we do in Breath of the Wild a little bit, and maybe a little bit in Tears of the Kingdom. Because she's the spirit of the sword. I just wish Nintendo would bring more things back. You don't need to add more and more gimmicks. Sometimes making sequels and sometimes adding to the story without adding a bunch of new crap is sometimes the way to go. And I really wish Nintendo would learn this lesson, because Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom were kind of the first two games being sequels, right? Back to back. And don't be afraid of the timeline. Like, build upon the world that you've built over the last 30 years of Zelda, even though you gave it a crappy 30-year anniversary. Jeez. Same with Donkey Kong. You can't throw all of your attention on Mario. I hate to break it to you, but this is more of a compelling and depth story than the Mario games. Most of them, I say. Link, hear me. My purpose was to obey the command of the goddess and lead you, the chosen hero of this land, on your quest. When I first awoke and began this task, I perceived it as merely serving my function as a servant to her grace. However, I have come to consider the information corresponding to our time together among the most precious data I have on record. That's about as nice as you're going to get from an AI. I do not have the capability to fully understand the human spirit, Link. But now, at the end of my journey with you as I prepare to sleep within the Master Sword forever, I experience a feeling I'm unable to identify. I lack sufficient data to be sure of my conclusion, but I believe this feeling correlates closest to what your people call happiness. Our partnership is at an end, and even as we speak, I feel my consciousness fading away. Before I enter that sleep that calls me to the sword, I wish to relay to you words that I recorded many times over the course of our journey. Many have said them to you thus far, but I now wish to say them for myself. Thank you, Master Link. May we meet again in another life. Reincarnation. And she's gone, just like that. Dang. What a somber tone. What, Impa? Why? Come with us. Zelda, your grace, you possess the memories of the goddess. You must understand why that is not possible. I am a being of this age. My place is here. I get it. You don't want to violate the rules of Back to the Future. Totally understandable. I mean, you're already in the past. I know that, but... You must return to your own time. I will take care of the gate once you have passed through. Oh, you're going to destroy it. I can't do that. You and I have been through so much together. Why couldn't we see more of their struggles? Like, because in the story, it's obvious that Girahim almost captured Zelda in the second dungeon. You know? I don't want to leave you alone. Please, Impa, come back with us. Zelda, at the command of the goddess, I passed through the gate of time. I did so to protect you and aid the fight to prevent the world's destruction. The last remnants of demise are decaying slowly within the sword. Someone must stay behind to watch over this blade. His spirit must not reawaken. He must never be allowed to threaten the world again. This is the nature of the task given to you, my tribe. As a member of the Sheikah, the goddess' chosen guardians, I gladly welcome this duty. Zelda, I shall watch over the Triforce. Its power is too great to leave in the grasp of man. Dependence on its might is an invitation to disaster. When it has served its purpose, it must be secreted away to lie dormant once again, the knowledge of its existence hidden from mortal history. These are the words of the goddess spoken to me long ago. I remember them well, as do you, I'm sure. Oh, she gives her one of her bracelets. Do not despair, Zelda. You and I will surely meet again someday. And she opened the gate of time. Now she's gonna destroy it, I bet. Now what? Yep, and now it gets obliterated. Yep, it no longer exists. And now we know the identity of the old lady. It is time travel after all. And I'm going to be honest with you. I noticed that throughout the game, Impa was wearing the bracelets, the old lady, which is Impa. I didn't point it out because I wanted to save it for the end. I knew exactly what this was. See? I told you we'd meet again. Oh, she's dying. Oh my goodness. Dang. But she wore it throughout her whole life, though. Impa, thank you. Thank you for everything. And there's the Master Sword, still stuck there. So, I think the game after this is, what is it again, did I say? It's not Phantom Hourglass. It's not Four Swords Adventure. And there it is for its eternal slumber. I will appreciate the fact that you do upgrade the Master Sword throughout the story. I do appreciate that. Because in other games, you just get the Master Sword. Like, yeah, you get it later in the game, but once you get it, you don't do anything with it besides mow down foes. You don't upgrade it, grow with it, nothing, unless you're Breath of the Wild, and that's different, or Tears of the Kingdom. And that's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD. Oh, I guess now it's time to reflect and talk about these last, well, probably 6-ish weeks. I did a lot of recording. Are the credits gonna roll, I take it? Credits should roll. There we go. So there's a lot to unpack in this story. I know a lot of people don't like Skyward Sword because of how simple its dungeons can be, which, I mean, let me put it into perspective for you on how stupid I am with puzzles. Twilight Princess? I had to look up every single dungeon in that game when I first played it on the Wii. And I recently bought a Wii and played Twilight Princess probably 3-4 years ago. So the fact that this game is probably a little bit more simple, considering it's the first game in the series, or the timeline. If you look at the timeline, this Skyward Sword starts here. It's definitely probably a good thing that is the case. From a narrative standpoint, this probably gives Tears of the Kingdom a run for its money, and that's pretty good. Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom are pretty good. I mean, every Zelda game has a pretty decent story. At least I would say so. And I guess Zelda's visiting all the temples we went to, and then she's got a bokoblin. What are you doing? I guess she fended him off or something. I don't know. It's amazing to me that... Oh, is Impa... Oh, this is the story that Impa met her. And, oh, this is taking us through what they went through without Link. That's nice. Well, then how did the boulders fall? It's not saying that. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. I like that. But I really enjoyed this game. I mean, recording it this time around was a little bit hard. This should have taken me probably a month to record, maybe a little bit less. But because it took so long because of my move to my new city, not my city, but the city I moved to, my new job, getting accustomed to that, buying furniture. If you remember in the first few episodes without curtain rods, it sounded super echoey in here, and it still might, but right now it doesn't. So I want to, I guess, sort of apologize that I didn't get this out quick enough. I wanted to get this out as quickly as I could, but because of circumstances, this was not my finer moment. And I know the first year of my channel is almost wrapping up, and it seems like I've made a lot of excuses, but I grew in my life quite a bit getting up to this point. But now, aside from my masters in the future, there shouldn't be anything else preventing me from cracking out another game after this and recording. But I really enjoy Skyward Sword. I don't think Nintendo expands on it enough personally. There are so many elements they could easily bring back if they wanted to. Girahim, my god, such a depth character, serving demise only to be treated like utter garbage at the end, as a sharp contrast to how Link and Fi's relationship is. It's truly interesting, and I think they could easily bring back everybody. But yeah, I mean, I genuinely love this game. I bought it for a reason, and I really genuinely enjoyed it. I did not 100% it because, again, it's not why I play these games. I play them to have fun. I play them to have fun in recording them. That's the reason I do these things. And again, if you enjoyed this entire LP from start to finish, through the ups, the downs, the energetic and the very tired versions of me, please considering subscribing, as not many of you are subscribing. I noticed I get a lot of views, but then I just don't get subs, which I understand that I gotta keep reminding you guys. That's just the nature of YouTube. Completely understandable. But if you genuinely enjoyed, make sure you to subscribe. I mean, I would. I mean, I enjoy going back and listening to me talk. I know that sounds like a narcissistic complex, but I genuinely enjoy listening to myself talk. At least when going back and looking at what I've produced commentary wise. But and if anything else, to give me a nice home warming gift, because I'm in a new city. I don't know anybody. I also don't know anybody. I don't have any furniture. I work and I do this and I work out and I have my dog. That's basically all I have. So if you would, please consider it. That would be great. And I'm going to let the rest of these credits roll, but thank you guys so much for watching. It has been a truly great pleasure this first year of recording for you guys, despite going through college, graduating, getting a job, moving, and everything else. Make sure to leave a like, comment down below on what you want me to play next, or a game that you have in mind. I do have one game on my list that I might play next. I might, because we're waiting for the Switch 2. There's not much we can really do at this moment in time. And subscribe for more, and I will see you guys on the next Let's Play, whatever that may be. See you guys. Take care. I guess we're not done. I thought we were done, but I guess there's more to this. There's the Triforce. I guess it's always gonna be there. Please don't skip. I beg you. Hey, and there's Grooslothwing. Those are the three buttholes that gave us a problem in the beginning of the story. And look at it now. So helpful. Such a somber tone. Look around us. As a child, I always dreamed of a world below. I wanted to see the surface with my own eyes and feel the land's warmth breeze on my skin. I think I want to live here I always want to feel solid ground beneath my feet, see the clouds above my head, and watch over the Triforce. What about you, Link? What will you do now? There's our loft wings. So does that mean we're releasing them and they're never coming back? Oh, that's such a somber. I mean, you could always whistle and call them, but the end. And it ain't over yet because there's something else at the end of this. Oh, such a somber tone. But that ain't it yet. Do you want to play again in hero mode using the save data? Do you want to continue? So, if you want to do this, hero mode is basically where you only have, it's a lot harder. Hearts don't spawn as much. Enemies, I think, are maybe stronger. Items don't drop as much either, I think. It's just a lot harder. That's just it. The hearts don't drop as much, I believe. And I think if you play the whole game again in hero mode, if you remember back with the Thunder Dragon, remember how there was a boss gauntlet? Notice how Demise was not on that list? Guess what? If you do it in hero mode, I think you can do the gauntlet and you can battle Demise after you beat all of the bosses again. If you guys want me to do this, sub goal, gonna set a sub goal of 1,000 subs for this if you really want me to do it, but you know, you guys got to make it happen. Y'all aren't subscribing as much, so I'm gonna hit yes. Well, I mean, I guess sure. For the sake of my recording, I will just do this again. Your progress up to this point will be deleted. Are you sure you want to play? Yes, bring it on. Sweet. All right, it's saved. Now what? All right, sweet. I will see you guys on the next LP. Take care.